What was it like out there? Because it sounded from team radio that pretty challenging for you, especially after the first corner.
What did I say? It was okay, honestly. You know, we were a little bit out of sequence once we had the damage in lap one, I think. Yeah, just need to have a look at it. I think I drifted a little bit wide, and then at the same time the other car was drifting in, so just going to have a bit of a drift out, drift in kind of thing. But a lot of dig out there for us today. A lot of pit stops. Didn't make it easy, and we challenged ourselves with I think like a 25, 26 lap stint on the softs, which was interesting, especially when the rain started to fall down. But yeah, you know, it's been a tricky weekend for us, and it's a good learning weekend. I feel like we're understanding the weaknesses of the package more and more now, and also the strengths. But it's important to focus on the weaknesses and come back stronger after the summer break.
How have you felt generally about this first half of the season when you look back on it?
Personally speaking, I'm happy. I feel like it's gone really well, actually, better than I expected it to go, and yeah, I guess I can go into the summer break pretty happy. But obviously, possibly not really where we want to be in terms of positioning on circuit sometimes. But you know, we've got time to reset now, and I can only see it getting better. Hopefully, we can come back stronger after the time on the beach.
I know you thought it might be tricky to keep some cars behind, but I thought you had really good performance today.
We did against the people we're racing, really. So yeah, I mean, just if you think of P4 as a grid position, then you expect a little bit more on Sunday, and to end 62 seconds behind just the next car ahead of me. Yeah, it's a big challenge to do anything more from that, and so therefore our race was against Alpine, the cars behind me, and we did a good job with them, managing the tyres, especially the first stint. I think I destroyed my front left tyre after like 6 laps, and I was very worried because we aimed for like a lap 20 or 25 or something, so it didn't really go to plan at all. But then our pace on the medium tyre, and I think our pace when there weren't any issues with tyres and management was strong, and stronger than Alpine today, which is good news and a good sign. But yeah, we just seem to destroy the tyres a lot quicker than everyone else, so that's the only thing we have to really work on. But the middle stint was strong, and then the final stint was easy. I was just on my own and just yeah, hoping for the race to end. So yeah, challenging, but we did everything we could, and P7 I have to be happy with.
On a personal level, looking back at the first half of the year, you pretty happy with how things have gone?
I am. I mean, for myself and my driving and so on, I'm happy. You know, I think still like some good highlights. Still, I don't know how I got a podium in Imola. Like, it just blows my mind. I don't know. With a car that we have, that's quite some achievement. So, still makes me smile now. But there's still a lot of positives. I guess we just know we have a lot of hard work to do. The gap to the guys ahead is still massive, and I guess yes, it's close on Saturday, but everyone's closer on Saturday. Even last place is a lot closer. It's just the spread then onto Sunday is bigger than what it has been in the past, and we got to work on that. So we will. I mean, I'll enjoy my break first, then we'll work on it and see what we can do for next time. But yeah, I think a reasonable start to the season. So I'm happy with it.
Okay. It just looked like a very difficult afternoon in terms of pure pace. One stop looked ambitious.
Yeah, to be honest, I think the pace was actually quite okay if we compare to the guys in the same tyre. But the problem is that when we did one stop, the hard tyre was pretty disaster for us. I think for everyone out there was tough. And yeah, planning for one stop, obviously that didn't work. And then when we went for a late pit stop for the softs, actually the tyre was working reasonably strong. So I think, yes, starting on soft and finish on soft with 2 stops could be the better solution. But yeah, nevertheless, I feel like in the same compound it was okay. Had a good fight out there today.
And what do you make of the first half of your rookie season so far, heading into the summer break?
Yeah, it's been up and downs. Obviously, having a lot of unfinished races due to different issues. But I'm just quite happy that this weekend is kind of switch around the point. I feel like we are back to where we were before Silverstone or around Silverstone area. We've been missing a little bit of pace last few weekends, so quite happy that had a good Saturday, and today I feel the pace was there, just the strategy put us back but a little bit. So these things happens, but yeah, I feel like there's much more to come for for the second half.
Hey Valtteri, considering where you started today, just sum up your emotions on what looked like a difficult race pace-wise and then obviously a frustrating end result.
We committed to one stop with a medium hard, and towards the end of the race I felt it was, it didn't work as planned, but we tried, and it was tricky to back off, but I think ultimately the hard tire didn't work quite as well as I thought it should. But in the end, with a technical issue, had to stop the race.
There's been a fair few technical issues now. I know we've got a summer break maybe to reset a little bit, but how are you feeling about the fact that it's just been quite consistent all year?
Yeah, it's not consistent enough, and we know it. We need to keep working on that, because it would have been even greater shame that if we were to score points again and we had the issue. So yeah, high focus on that.